Hello, hello, how's it going? Happy Wednesday? Is today Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Mosta, you are first. Ab, hello. Balint, hello. Lumi, hello. How are y'all doing? I am getting sick. JB, how's it going? I'm getting sick and it's a slow burn and maybe I won't get fully sick, but I don't know. I definitely feel it. So sleep deprived, I couldn't tell you what month it is. Oh man, Ab, get some sleep. Go to bed. Sketchy. Sketchy, how's it going? Mosta to the credits. Is this your first time? Mosta. Welcome to the credits. Just to let everyone know, if you redeem multiple times, you move up the list. It's going to be hard to beat Finn with 29 redeems. And Turgis and Ani. But, maybe you can beat some of these. You can definitely beat all these. Also, that's not a bait to get you to farm channel points. Please don't care about moving up that list. All right. Where did I leave off yesterday? Want to bet? Yo. Where are you? Do you have a lot or a little or none? Is that your first time? There you go. Times two. Hadouken, good morning. Augie, that's how I feel today too. I finally feel the way your remote looks. It was totally a bait. Can't prove it. You can't prove it. I'd never planned to do the like the amount of redeems being tracked, but then someone redeemed it twice and I'm like, I guess I'll just start tracking if you redeem it twice, and then I just turned into a leaderboard. All right, so what was I doing yesterday? I started implementing this quest, right? This prickly menace quest. Oh my god. This headache? Yeah. This illness, this impending illness is giving me a headache. And I'm gonna have a hard time focusing today. That's why I put on like this crazy quiet music. Maybe I need a snack. So Paul visits your inn. Let me walk through this so I know how many entries I need. Paul visits your inn and says all this stuff. You have to take a thorn. So you have to bring Vic a thorn. Uh, then bring Vic 10 thorns. Okay. Then Complete Laura's stay. Then it's worse than I thought. Bring Vic 10 thorn stems. Okay. And then that's it. That's the quest. New plan, no game dev, just pet puppy for 2 hours? He wouldn't let me. He'd bite me. Virtue, how's it going? Kovalaki, hi diddly ho. How are ya? Zandwich, what's going on? Welcome back. Went to bed early last night and my streak reset. That's okay. Didn't it get reset already? Like, weren't you? Didn't you go from like 90 to 7? That's okay. You don't need no streak. You don't need it. You can watch the stream anyway. It was only a 3. Okay, yeah. Yeah, who cares? All right, so let's implement all these conversations now. All right, so maybe I can do another one of these roadblocks with Paul. Maybe I can do a roadblock situation. Kind of like how I did with Stella to kickstart one of the other quests. Like, you just can't go into the forest without talking to Paul. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. All right, let's do it. Let's do a roadblock. So we need a new Paul schedule. And I'm going to duplicate Ruby visit? No, spring. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just duplicate Paul default. And this is going to be called Prickly Menace. The deal with this is going to be he stands outside of the visitor center. Let me just see what I'm doing here. Visitor center scene. Maybe he's standing like right here. I kind of need, you know what? He should stay. I think he should stand here. Okay, perfect. He's gonna be standing right here. And I think I'm never gonna make these go away. I'm only gonna make this one go away. So I can move these out to decoration. What is this? Oh, right. Okay, cool. And then, so now there's this tiny opening that you can't avoid. And I need to grab the town to figure out how to do a roadblock. I know I need a hotspot here for Paul to stand at. So now this is set to null. On discovery. Play cutscene. Weird. Why does that have that? I don't want that. Create hotspot. This is basic hotspot. Visitor center. Hall. Roadblock. So I need to connect these two. And then let's rename this one. Hilvan, good morning. How's it going? Okay, so I have the starting location for Paul. Now I need the trigger that makes it so the conversation happens automatically. Triggers. Chat trigger. Triggers. And this needs to go here where it is completely unavoidable. Let's make it huge. He can stand, actually he should stand here, like right at the opening. So that no matter where you're coming from, make this thing 3. Yeah, there's no avoiding it. No avoiding it. Doing good. Yesterday evening, wanted to play some Zomboid, but the game glitched on me. That knocked the rest of the wind out of me, and I went to sleep early, but feeling better now. Wonder if there might be a connection. A connection between the game glitching and you having the wind knocked out of you? Yeah, I'd buy it. Alright, you can't fit through this opening without hitting this thing. Let's actually make this smaller. And I don't want you to be able to talk to him either, so he needs to be in the trigger. Okay. So, unavoidable, chat trigger. And the conversation we want to start is it's got to be a one-off. And I'll just use this sign, the notice board that I was talking about, for when you find out if there's thorns in the forest. It'll just be this notice board. It's perfect. Or like a connection between going to bed early and feeling good in the morning. Oh. Hey, if you do find the correlation, don't tell me, you know. No spoils. My dog let me sleep until 6:50 today. That's the latest he's ever let me sleep. It was quite impressive. Basic Paul. Festivals. Raise the roofs. So let's make a new conversation. Duplicate conversation. Copy. This is called Prickly Menace. This is called Prickly Menace chat trigger. This is called Prickly Menace. And I think that's all I need to do. Prickly Menace chat. Trigger something. Start conversation. Looks like that's it. I just need to input the data. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chat bubbles. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chat bubbles, and 1 for good luck. Hillbond, thank you for the hydrate. Got back to 5-stream streak, but mobile app fails to share it properly. Well, I appreciate the streakage. Should he say something like, "Hey, come here for a sec"? Yeah, let's start him by saying something like that. Hey, come here for a sec. I'm usually I usually try to mind my own business, but these thorns overrunning the forest are becoming a nuisance. Valent, how was your stream today? How are you doing? I was lurking. I didn't say anything today, but I was lurking. I'm all right. I'm getting sick and I have a headache, so I'm just like waiting for the ball to drop. I'm like waiting for it to feel awful. I know it's coming. I know it's coming, but it's just a game now. It's just a waiting game. Everyone, if you don't know who Science Streams is, please give them a follow. Go watch them every day. They stream every day. They're a science couple, science communicator couple. I was very interested in what Lita was talking about yesterday about the dog genetics, and like how puppies that grow up on slippery floors grow up all different and are more prone to getting, what was it, hip dysplasia? That concerned me. You know, with the corgis are very prone to getting like hip problems and back problems, and I have pretty slippery floors. Thursday's on site visit. That's cool. I don't know. I'm gonna miss it though, because it's gonna be at my like 2 in the morning. I'll catch your evening stream, but because you're doing 2, right? When are you doing 2 streams? No, that's not that day. I don't remember. Can't remember. Anything we can? No. All good. What am I doing? All right. You can help me write some dialogue. That's what you can do. All right. So now this is going to start Prickly Menace. It's going to set it to active. And it's going to set Prickly Menace entry number 1. I really shouldn't be manually typing this in, but whatever. Tomorrow and Thursday, crazy pants. Yeah, that is crazy. Power stream couple. My wife is she kind of wants to do a stream, but she doesn't like she's very camera shy and she doesn't want to talk. So but she wants to like, I don't know, not co-work, but do something. And she's very good at nail art. And I was saying just throw the camera up while you're doing nail art and it'll just be like a hand stream and throw some nice music on. Like it would look good. Because she's like really, really good at it. A no mic VTuber. I don't think she'd do VTubing. There's something about representing herself as a character and representing herself in general that I think she'd be against. She's very shy, very private. But yeah, I think it would be cool for her to do nail art stream. There's a nail stream, Young Nails Inc. They're really fun. Oh, I never heard of them. Young Nails Inc. I'll point her to that. Are they on Twitch? Young Nails Inc. There they are. Oh, they're massively popular. Interesting. Yeah, I never heard of these people. Thank you for that. All right, so this conversation. Good products too. They gave Lita a few items at each TwitchCon. Oh, awesome. So they make stuff. They make products. The last time they streamed was a month ago, or they don't keep track of their VODs. Don't know actually. All right, so what do I got to do next? I gotta make a conversation for Vic. So basic Vic. Quests. Another quest name. Sure, I'll use this. Excuse me, oh my god. Sorry for doing that right in the mic. Prickly Menace. Whoa, where did you find this bad boy? She needs how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1 for good luck. Always 1 for good luck. Always add 1 dialogue for good luck. You never know when you're going to need it. It's not fruit. Let's see it. I haven't seen that fruit in a while. What up, Turgus? I've seen that before. Wait, not the foot. I've not seen that foot. Turgus, how's your game jam going? I saw where did you say it? That it's buggy and you were sad. I forget whose channel I saw you say that in. We found the bug. Nice. Are you allowed to fix it? Like, what's the deal? What's the deal with game jam bugs? Can you fix them? Can you not fix them? So bring Vic 10 whatevers is a success. No. This is one. Yeah, bring Vic the first thing is a success, and bring Vic 10 of the next thing is active. Ani, 110. Oh my god. I forgot. Did you see the redeem? Yeah. Add you to the credits? Yeah, I got you in there. I got you. It is letting me re-upload, so yeah, go for it. Oh my god, there's credits, Ani. Now you're just flexing with your 21 redeems and your 110 stream streak. That's like if I do on average 4 days a week, that's 25 weeks. It's half a year. That's 6 months. That's 6 months straight. Thank you for all your support. Seriously. All the company. Do it. 25. And this number, 25 times 6,000. 25 times 6. That's 150,000 channel points. Down the tube. I don't know, Balint. I think you got to be a certain type to like it here. So the condition, excuse me, for this one is if quest condition, this one is active. We want another child node. That is if we need to see if you have 10 thorns in your inventory. And you've spent 40 to 50k in Rocket League. That's crazy. I had no clue it's stacked until I saw Science claim it. Oh, I'm really sorry. The talking is making me have to clear my throat more. It's okay, Turgis. You're up there. You're up at the top. Nothing to be upset by. Even if you're at the bottom, there's nothing to be upset by. Even if you've never redeemed it. Ever. It's all good. The Rocket League made you happy? Sometimes. There was one time. There was one time when the Rocket League did not make me happy. It like pissed me off. But most of the time it made me happy. The dark time, yeah. You were here for that? Yeah, I was not happy. You want to hear something ridiculous? Is that I'm up to the final boss in Hollow Knight 1 now as well. And I think I've got like 85% complete. So now I have both Hollow Knights up to the final boss, both at 85% complete. It seems Hollow Knight 1 seems easier to get 100%. The game's just generally shorter and easier. I've only had like 17 hours in it. Do I need to make a Mac build for you to play my jam game? We made a cozy life sim. I mean, I know you didn't, but no, I could play it on my PC. What am I doing here? Okay. If number 2 is active. If number 2 is active and we get quantity in the main inventory, we look for thorn. Resource thorn is 10. Is greater than or equal to apply. And what is that item actually called? Resource thorn. It is called resource thorny branch. Thorny branch. Okay. So if you have 10 thorny branches, then this is the success. If you don't have 10 yet, so if it's less than 10, you're able to find those branches? Let's see. No, I'm excited. What do I say? Arrow, how's it going? Did you build a dialogue system yourself? Nah. This is called Dialogue System by Pixel Crushers. It's on the Unity Asset Store. 85% on both, yeah. Hollow Knight 1 was very, very good. I'm confused though. I don't know what boss I was stuck on. Maybe I wasn't stuck on a boss. I don't know. I don't know why I quit the first time. I think I lost like 800 Geo and I was mad. And this time now I like breeze through the game. I have 10,000 Geo saved up, which, you know, is what is the in-game currency that if you die twice, you lose it all. And it's all fine. I never feel unsafe. Have you finished the Path of Pain? I have not. I don't know where it is. Ended up writing our own node-based dialogue system for our game. Was it hard? Did it take you a long time? I mean, after using this this asset, I see zero reason to ever write my own. It's just, this one's so powerful. We're trying to get the web version to run. It wasn't really working. Yeah, it's really important to get a web version for a jam game, huh? Not many people are going to play an executable they have to download. Let's see. What does she say? You find those thorny branches. Yeah. You find more of those. You find more of those thorny branches yet? Okay. I wanted a system that I knew the ins and outs of so I can easily modify it. I get that. That's fair. That's fair. I don't technically know all of the behind the scenes stuff happening, but the API is so robust and the support is so good. Whenever I have an issue, I go to the creator of the asset. Within 24 hours, he always gets back with a solution. A couple of times, he's just like sent me a hotfix file. He's like, here, install this, it'll fix. So if you do have everything you need, we do this one. This looks like it should be enough. And then I'll take... Wait, I won't take it yet. All right, so I don't need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4. Four more. Okay, so here I need to take away... I'll take it away here. I'll take it away here. Like in the middle of the conversation. It's kind of more natural. Remove item. Main. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Inventory. Resource. Thorny branch. Take away 10. And then we'll move the quest entry up 1. So bring Vic whatever. This is a success. And then complete Flora's stay is active. I've also got like no budget, so I've tried to roll my own system if I can. Nah, that's fair. I will say this thing, if you're in Unity, I would keep an eye on this asset because it goes on sale all the time for 25 bucks. You know, I know 25 bucks is not the cheapest asset on the store, but it's worth hundreds. It's literally worth hundreds of dollars. 25 is not bad now. I mean, it's 50 full price, but it's on sale for 50% off all the time. All right, so if Flora is at your inn, if Flora is at your inn, actually, maybe I won't reference it. I'll just say if you're up to the part of the quest where she should be at your inn. So I'll just check that. So if complete floors stay is active, then we'll say something like Flora is an old friend from from uh from the garden district back in the city. She owned her own little shop right next to mine. Has a weird obsession with carnivorous plants, poisonous. How do you spell poisonous? Poison. Oh my god. Poisonous. Poisonous. Poisonous plants. Prickly or thorny. Has a weird obsession with carnivorous plants, poisonous plants, and basically any other plant that causes harm. Yo, computer. Nobody does that anymore, computer. that died a long time ago. But I'm glad you're keeping it alive. How are you doing? What the huh? Yeah, no one uses that emote anymore. It's a relic from the past. You take one half-year break and the system collapses. Do not listen to the grandma. We always praise the lake. And then I'll just say, we'll get to the bottom of this. I mean, don't tempt me. I can very easily delete it. No, I don't have a problem with it. It just, you know, I feel like over the months, I think streamers will probably recognize this, is that like your audience, it usually stays the same size, but the people that show up is always like a revolving door, and that the people that did that, like you and everyone else who used that emote and said those things, like those people are gone. And we have nice new people. Some people have stuck around the whole time. But you know, I think it's just the way of the game. That your audience is ever evolving. People are seasonal, yeah. See, people come back though after long periods of time, and that's always cool. Actually, I have no problem with people just like bouncing forever. It's fine. It's Twitch. It's how Twitch goes. I didn't do anything. I got boring. I'm just like here doing the same thing every day. Who wants to sit here every day watching me do the same thing every day? It's boring. People got lives to live. People got lives to live. People got lives to live. People need to live their lives. A lot of people only watch during school or only during breaks or just pop in whenever at weird times. Yeah, it's totally random. Totally random. Make that your channel ad. People got lives to live. Or lives. Wait, I forget which one's wrong. This is super boring. Don't watch. I said it 1,000 times. Like, this place is boring. Usually people that watch this kind of streams because they want boring. Like, there's streams that I've gone to that they're just like pure noise and energy. And it's like, I can't deal with that. Not when I'm working or doing literally anything. I kind of never want that pure noise and energy. I can't do that. My brain won't function. But some people want that. It's okay. But I always advertise. Yeah, I advertise this channel. This is boring. This place is boring. If you want something chill and boring, this is perfect. You know the field of snow peas that Booyah keeps out behind the snow lodge. Oh my god. No. Ani. Could you? Term you're looking for is chill, not boring. I know. I know. All right. Where was I? So I've got this in there. So now we have to complete Flora's stay. This is Flora's greeting. So we need to give Flora a custom greeting. Basic. But while I'm here, I might as well plug this one in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Paste. Paste, 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 paste. Oh my god, where's paste? So we don't need to do this. And this is this condition is if complete. Oh, wait. I need another one in here. Whoops. Quests. New quest entry. Move it up. And then this one's return to Vic. It is Halloween month. I'm allowed to tell ghost stories. It's fine. Fine. So this one is if return to Vic is active. It's worse than I thought. Flora made some very interesting discoveries. We don't need to say very. Because we're going to say it again in this sense. It turns out these samples are from the very tip of the plant. Apparently it grows deep into the ground. We're going to need samples from the deeper stem. From the deeper roots? Let's say deeper roots. It makes more sense. See what you can find. Maybe there's a way underground. I don't know. And then here we'll say I think 4 4 is a success and 5 is active. Yeah. It's canon now. It's Fuji. It's Fuji now. This needs a continue. This needs a continue. This has one. Okay. Now what? It's almost done. Okay. Oh, wait, there's one more. She'll say, wow. Didn't really expect you to actually find these. That's better. Oh my god. 1, 2. Well, let's just copy all these. This is a big quest. A lot of Vic. And the condition is if bring Vic 10 samples is active and custom get quantity main inventory thorny, I call it thorny branch, and maybe it's like a thorny root. Thorny root is 10. Or I'll say it's less than 10. Apply. And then this one is if it's greater than or equal to 10. And this is the long conversation. Oh yeah, what am I doing? I'm like, why is everything so slow? It's because the UI is visible. There we go. So she says, wow, didn't really expect you to find these. How did you find these? And she says, or and then you say, in the caves. Or you say, that's none of your dang business. And if you say that's none of your business, she should say, okay, hotshot. There we go. Well, I'll get to work on these right away. I'll also send some to Flora. By the way, she mentioned that she had a wonderful stay at your inn. Good for you. I'm actually a little proud. And then that's it. Quest complete. Quest complete. Success. Success. Boom. Perfect. All right. Another one in the books. It's not done yet, though. So this is if we actually have the item. Oh my god. This is if we don't have the item yet. So have you found a way to get deeper at the root yet? Yes. No. Or not yet. Not yet. So if you say yes, good. I was a little stumped there. No, if she stumped, if she says I was a little stumped, but then if you say no, she gives you a hint. Doesn't really make sense. Good. Was it the caves? I bet it was the caves. You say. Should I give a hint? Should I give a hint? I wonder if the old caves are still boarded up. There you go. There's a hint. I wonder if the old caves are still boarded up. Is that how you spell boarded? Boarded up. Yeah. Bored dead. Ani, thank you for the real response. Computer, thank you for the not real response. Oh, by the way, I don't know if they wanted to keep it a secret. Probably not. I had dinner and drinks with Muniz last night. That was fun. And Muniz, if you're out there and you wanted to keep that a secret, oops. I picked the worst restaurant to go to though. I totally donked that one up. You're back texting Muniz. I didn't get a photo. Oh man. We didn't take a selfie. Spoiler alert. He looks exactly like he does on his stream. Polymorph, more quests, yeah. Always. You should check out Muniz. He's a pro game dev. Actual professional game developer. At a place that makes actual video game. That's impressive. Good to hear. I'm just gonna do it, whatever. Was it the caves? I bet it's the caves. And then if you say, you can say yeah, or you can lie and say no. And if you say no, she calls you out. She's like, liar. And if you say yeah, she goes, knew it. Wait, she should say liar. It's definitely the case. Arc Trekt, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Oh wait, every time it says caves, I should highlight it. I gotta highlight it. So if you just talk to her immediately after receiving the quest, she'll immediately say, "Have you found a way to get deeper at the root yet?" And I'm okay with this. I don't really care. If you talk to her twice about it in like the same go, you get a hint. It's fine. All right, so this is all finished now, right? I have dialogue for entry number 1. Entry number 2, pass fail. Entry number 3, right? Or entry number 3, pass fail. Or pass, not pass yet. Entry number 4. Is that how that works? Am I missing one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Oh, right. So complete floor of stay and return to Vic. Those are. So that's entry number 4. Complete the stay. Or number 3. Entry number 1, entry number 2, entry number 3, entry number 4. Entry number 5, not complete. Entry number 5, complete. Okay, cool. Done. All right, so now I need the I need Flora's custom greeting. Basic, no, guest, Flora. So who has a greeting I can just duplicate? Dale's got a greeting. What up, Dale? Let's duplicate this one. Duplicate conversation. Copy greeting. This is now Flora greeting. This is a conversation with Flora. And I gotta go back. She says 4 things. It's puppy time. Good day. Super nice to meet you. I'm Flora. Create child node, create child node, create child node. Right? Vic already filled me in on the problem. How about I hear there's a thorn. There's a thorn issue. I hear there's an invasive species of thorns growing. I'm super excited to get my hands on some samples. Plants are my passion. Make link. Okay. Great. So now she has custom greeting and it doesn't need to do anything. The only thing I need to do is have a quest listener in the main scene. So quest listeners. Guest experience complete listener. So this is a prickly menace. Our game isn't showing on the jam page. Oh no, Turgus. Sharky messed up the upload. No. He'll sort it out. He'll get it in there, don't worry. So we're checking for Flora. Need a new folder here. Called Prickly Menace. I think friend of a friend. I can just grab this. Copy. Paste. Prickly Menace. Entry number 3 is a success. Prickly Menace. Complete Flora's Stay is a success. Great. Prickly Menace quest listener. I'm going to put this down here. We just need one because I have a new way of completing quests and moving on to the next entry. Check out successful. Check out fail. Yeah. And then her spawn conditions. Flora. Flora needs custom spawn conditions. They are if Prickly Menace is active and complete Flora's Stay is active. Cool. Sorry for ads. I heard the dog come in here. I think he's behind. Oh, there. I just see butt furs sticking out from under the green screen. Found him. Okay. Now I need to go back. So all the conversation stuff is in. Now I need to go back and make this trigger call the correct conversation. So the conditions for this are if... Oh, actually, yeah. What are the conditions for this? When does Prickly Menace happen? Well, it happens after Pity Party, Payback for Kindness, Thorn's Exposition from Paul. So I have it after Payback for Kindness. I just got two Macer. What is that? Macers ads? And then I hear you say sorry for the ads and get another Macers ad. What is Macers or Mackers? Also, Tessa, how's it going? Fourth one. The internet knows what you want. Macker? Oh, McDonald's? Is that really what Mackers is? The Golden Arches. Bye-bye ads. Welcome back from ads. Nah, I kind of want a burger now. So I guess if payback for kindness is complete and this quest hasn't been started yet, it's not that complicated. So if payback... No. Payback for kindness is a success. And if payback for kindness is a success and prickly menace is unassigned, then yeah, trigger this quest or trigger this conversation. Oh, and the conversation person is Paul. Why is he crying? Why does dog cry randomly? Kirani, how's it going? My Aussie friends got Mackers in my vocab and I use it since then. I've never heard it be referred to as that. And then what? I need to make sure Paul's here. So schedule Paul, prickly menace schedule. Starting position override is prickly Paul. Paul roadblock. I should name that like Paul visitor center Paul prickly menace roadblock. That's kind of long, but whatever. I bet Windows gives me some issues with that long name. What next? Paul schedule. Prickly menace. So the quest conditions are if it's the same as the chat trigger conditions. So if payback for kindness is success, and prickly menace is unassigned, then the priority of this lower is high. So we need to say 2. Ooh, there's a chance. There's like a small chance that I need to add like a condition to the trigger that's like if Paul's not in range, don't do this. Ah, that's annoying. It's annoying. Because if it's like a festival where the NPCs are definitely at the festival, then yeah, then it's just not going to work. All right, I got to add another level of safety to the triggers. There's no day start conversation. We'll leave that. Oh, interesting. If there's... Okay. This gets even more complicated. a day start conversation is like a conversation that the NPC will show up at your inn in the beginning of the day to have with you. There's a quest that waits for Paul to show up at your house that won't continue unless he does. And if this is the schedule that is active, it's going to be active forever until you go here. That means Paul will never come to your inn. He'll only stand here. And the only way to complete that quest, unbeknownst, whatever. The only way to complete that quest is to trigger this one so he doesn't stand there forever. That's not good. I know I can just like warp the player around and do both. But then the problem is if I put that starting conversation here as well, then he needs to walk to this spot. So it's not technically a roadblock anymore. Ah, this is weird. All right. I need to think about this for a sec. What I could do is make it so that the roadblock turns on and off whether or not someone's at this. Maybe I'll try that. So do I have a callback? Do I have a callback when someone activates a hotspot? Hotspot listener? Nah. How do I've done this before. I've done this before where I listen for people who show up at hotspots. I can make triggers always turn off. And then they appear when the correct NPC is there. No, buddy. Leave it. Ah, the dog is up. Where's dog cam? He moves around too much. Leave it, buddy. He's chewing. I have this like really cheap IKEA rug that I got for him just to lay on. A new puppy pick. I do have a new one actually. And I forgot to take the this giant IKEA sticker off of it. And so he flipped the rug over and started chewing on it. Now it's impossible to take off. And he's just obsessed. This is a pretty good one. I notice his nose, he gets like red after coming back from the park. I think he's allergic to something at the park. His nose and his belly. This I took this morning. He just stares at me with a toy in his mouth. It's very cute when he does it. More puppy. All right, all right, all right. How about... I took the blankets. I took the blankets out of his crate to wash them, and they're drying on the rack behind me. But he went in his crate anyway without any blankets. He'll just nap in there. Nobody. Ah, he's chewing on the stuff drawing on the rack. He's insatiable. I come out of a meeting void at a good time. Nice. Let's do one more. Let's do interactive puppy chasing video. Everyone, put your hand out and pretend this is you. This is the game he likes to play. He's just like, chase me. Just chase me. Got him. Got him. What a loser. What a loser. I got him so easily. Buggy, how's it going? Yeah, I'll show one more. Here's just a nice close up. So 20,000, this is 20,000 photos that I have in my photos. I'm pretty sure 15,000 of them are dogs. Easy. Easy. No, buddy, leave it. All right, so let me figure out what this the safety is for these chat triggers. So the condition right now is if someone's in range. I mean, the condition is if this quest is this configuration. Now I need to also make sure that something's in range. So auto start conversation. What is this quest? What is this script? Start conversation. Oh, perfect? Is this perfect? No, it's not perfect because I start the conversation and I execute something. Leave it, buddy. So I throw an error if the NPC is not there, not spawned. That's cool. I also need to... I need to check if the NPC is standing next to us. What if they're not? What if they're not? It's almost like I need to not start the conversation here, and I start the conversation here instead. And yeah, if they're not here, I just don't do it. And do I have a hotspot reached callback? That's another thing. When an NPC reaches a hotspot, do I throw an event? Because then I can just hook it up to a hotspot and check if that NPC reached this hotspot, and that's that. Game events. Hotspot reached. Visited hotspot, you say. Guest event. Visited hotspot. But it's a guest event. It's not an NPC event. I have 25 instances of hotspot. Guest experience event. Visited favorite hotspot. Okay. Hotspot button selected. Hotspot suggestion canceled. I'm so frustrated right now. I think I might do the next jam solo. Turgus, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. This stuff's hard. Visited hotspot. Now he's chewing on my rug. He's obsessed. So where does this get triggered? Let's see. Let's find out. In the guest script. So yeah, only the guests trigger that. Maybe I can throw an event. Maybe I can throw a different kind of event where if a hotspot is reached by an NPC, I just Throw something. Hmm. I think the easiest thing to do is if I trigger this conversation myself. I think I'm going to do that. So instead of doing this script is going to have conditions and an input for what conversation to start, and that's it. Back in a bit. Computer, thank you for hanging out. I might be done by the time you get back. So I need a, what? On trigger enter. If other dot compare tag player. Well, if it's not player, return. If it's not player, return. If it is the player, let's see if the NPC is nearby. So I can do a collision check on everything in the area and see if I snagged any NPCs. I could how can I tell if this NPC is nearby? Oh, wait a minute. I have a check for is NPC at a hotspot. So NPC system.instance dot hotspot is NPC at hotspot. Perfect. Perfect. And I should probably have a non-dialogue dialogue system version of this. Is NPC at hotspot where I take in the NPC and I take in a hotspot. And then I just do this. And this public pool is NPC at hotspot. I just do that. And then this one can... Actually, what I could do is just return if the NPC is at hotspot.name. Cactus Pie. Cactus Pie, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Okay. So now... Yo, how's it going? Welcome. Public hotspot. So I can say, is NPC at this hotspot? Is this NPC at this hotspot? If they're not, return. Okay, Did it. That wasn't so bad. It's a little annoying. The next thing is, okay. It is the player. They are at that hotspot. How do we start the conversation? Well, dialogue. Pixel crushers dot dialogue system dot dialogue manager dot start conversation. Conversation. And then I need a public string conversation. Okay. And then let's just do it up here. Oh, wait. Whoa. I don't need to do this anymore. This, like, check if it's spawned. You know what? Yeah. Let's just do this up here. So this starts the conversation and does all the other necessary things. This will return if they're not actually spawned, which doesn't really matter. I mean, I know for a fact they're spawned, but I'll just let this logic happen because it's not that bad. I need to get this data anyway. Luke, good morning. So this needs to call start conversation. Start conversation. Whoops. Conversation. Dangerous. I hate typos in function names. Okay. And what else? Is that it? I think that's it. I just gotta start the conversation and do all this stuff. Okay, cool. So what that did was it alleviated the need for me to need this whole entire thing. Oh, it needs conditions. It needs conditions. So public conditions. So these quest conditions, they move down to the scripts conditions. And then this needs to say, okay, if the player is there, if this is the player, the NPC's there, let's check the conditions as well. Where should I check the conditions? I'll check it actually before the NPC. If the conditions is true, if the conditions is not true, can I just pass a null? Yes. Actually, I should pass in the in. This, I don't understand. Why do I do this? I pass in the in, but the in is a singleton that I can just grab at any time. Why am I passing it? I could just grab it. It's kind of stupid. So what does this look like now? Well, it's got conditions here. So let's copy these quest conditions. Save. I can't paste them? Lame. So this looks for if payback for kindness success. Prickly menace unassigned. Payback kindness is a success. Prickly Menace is unassigned. Accepted tags. I don't pass in anything, so there's no way to know. We're looking for Paul, and we're looking for Prickly Menace hotspot, as long as he's there. And conversation, I need to put in the string that is, what, basic, Paul, Prickly Menace. Is that what I called it? Prickly Menace, yeah. So I think I can just get rid of this entire dialogue system trigger. Remove. So now a trigger is even simpler. It's just this. The NPC, the location where the NPC needs to be, the conversation we start. This needs to be set to is trigger. Ooh, why wasn't that set to... Why didn't that cause issues? Oh, because... Yeah, nav mesh characters don't care about colliders. That means I gotta fix this one in town too. I definitely broke it. So this one looks for its free real estate is a success and Bed Bath & Beyond capacity is unassigned. Its free real estate is a success and Bed Bath & Beyond capacity is unassigned. And Stella hotspot. So this is a Stella Bridge. She needs to be there. The conversation is basic. Stella. Bed Bath Beyond. I actually don't remember. Basic. Stella. Bed Bath Beyond. Nailed it. Okay. I gotta test that. This is a trigger. Delete this. Remove component. Okay. This looks cleaner. I like those dialogue system triggers, but it's always like something specific I need to do. Just like slightly more specific, and those dialogue system triggers are they're just never quite enough. Maybe it's a sign that I'm actually making things too complicated. Maybe. All right, I feel like I'm on a roll a little bit. I'm on a roll. So back to this one. We can test it. So the whole reason why I did this is because Paul might need to be in two places. So I'm going to make sure he can be in two places by copying this. Prickly Menace. Paste. So he might not be standing here, which means there's a small chance that he visits your inn and he goes directly here, but you get there before him and you run past and it doesn't trigger this conversation. It's the whole reason why I did this. Prickly Menace. So his schedule, not only does he needs to start there, but he needs a scheduled task to make him go there after he visits you. It's a little redundant. I don't love it. But it's just something I need to do. And then let's just confirm that Prickly Menace gets assigned in Paul's conversation. And then I think I can test the quest. Yes. All right, cool. All right, let's test it. Let's test it. How do I test it? I need Prickly Menace to be unassigned and delivery for Paul to be complete. Is everyone having a good morning? A good Wednesday morning? I felt like death at like 11. was so weak. My headache was 10 times worse. And then I went and I got a bowl of udon. It was a very good bowl of udon. I actually don't like udon that much. I find it annoying. The noodles are just like so thick and long, and they're like difficult to eat, and they splash everywhere, and just kind of annoying. And it's usually like a little, just doesn't have like a lot of flavor. But I found this place that makes really good udon, and it like cured me. My headache subsided a little bit. I felt the life. I felt the life being pumped back through my veins. Saved by noodle soup. So, package for Paul. No. Favor? What was it called? Oh my god. Payback for kindness. Payback for kindness. Success. Payback for kindness is a success. That means we go to the next day. Paul should be there. That was the only requirement. Area discovered. Yep. Is he there? He's not there. Where is he? Because I didn't add the schedule to Paul. I didn't add it to Paul's list of available schedules. All right, that's easy fix. Basic Paul. Add new schedule. Quick. Menace. Cool. I should just like, I should put these in like resources and grab them all at runtime, but whatever. I've been adding them manually. All right, is Paul going to be there? Is he going to be there? He's there. He's there. Okay. So when I walk up to him, auto conversation. Hey, come here for a sec. I usually try to mind my own business, but these thorns overrunning the forest are becoming a nuisance. Is that how you spell nuisance? Nuisance. Nuisance. Yes, it is. I'm noticing that when the thorns are there, flowers don't bloom, animals don't visit, and basically nothing grows. I've been doing my best to destroy them when I see them around. Though it's a bit much for just one person. I do a daily hike through the forest in the mornings. I'll have Jeff post my findings on the notice board. It could just say right here at this notice board, because he's literally standing right next to it. I'll have Jeff post my thorn findings on this notice board right here. YouTube life. My name is Jeff. How's it going? Welcome in. I will actually, wait one sec. Let me just finish reading this. I'll have Jeff post my thorn findings on this notice board right here. Maybe you can help me cull them from time to time. The forest would appreciate it. While you're at it, maybe see if Vic knows what these plants are. I'm pretty certain they're not natural. Okay. So YouTube life, just for you. Oh, wait, where is he? The character Jeff, here he is. When you introduce yourself to him for the first time, he says, "Hey there, my name is Jeff." I know he's saying my name is Jeff. It's not a big deal. But literally everyone who reads that I've seen play this game, they go, "My name is Jeff," every time. It doesn't people who've not even seen, what was it, 21 Jump Street? I even forget what movie it's from. Even people who haven't seen that movie, they go, my name is Jeff. Anyway. So that all worked. I just realized that there's a chance that you don't have a thorn. So you need to bring one thorn to Vic. So let me add a conversation in Vic's quest chat that checks for one thorn. Oh my god, this quest got so big. This is like the biggest quest in terms of dialogue for any singular NPC. Draconia, welcome in. My name is Jeff is an international meme at this point. Yeah, it is. Let's copy this one. Paste. Make link. So if Prickly Menace number 1 is active and you have, if you have 0, if you have no thorns, if you have no thorns, she'll say, no, first, how about first you say, EM for Paul. Paul thought you might know what this thorn is. This thorny branch is. And then she'll go, where is it? And you'll go, well, I guess you won't say anything, but she'll go, where is it? You don't have it. You don't have, what are you talking about? You don't even have one. Got an interesting graphic style. Kind of reminds me of Nintendo games, but more complex and detailed. The Wii party games with Mii's. Yeah. My art style is weird. I don't really know what it is. It's like mid-poly, but not detailed. Like I don't use textures often. I mean, this screenshot shows like textures on the food and textures on the ground, but mostly my style is like this, where it's just solid colors and gradients. Wait, I'm like trolling the player with this. Do I need to do this? Okay, how about this? He just gives you one. He just gives you one. Because if you don't have one, yeah, if you don't have one, he'll just give you one. Oh, but if your inventory is full, it goes to your mailbox. That's so annoying. Draconia, I really appreciate it. All right, no, let's bring that back. Can I undo? No, you can't undo stuff in this. That's kind of annoying. Does that mean that I need to add another quest? What's this verbiage? Bring Vic a thorny branch. Whoops. Bring Vic a thorny branch. 10 thorny branches. And then this is thorny roots. Wait. Bring Vic thorny roots. Bring Vic 10 thorny roots. Does the number go in? I always forget. Yeah, 10 thorny roots. Luke, no, don't. Nobody has to do that. I don't really push monetization stuff here. Bring back 10 thorny roots. Yeah, that works. Luke, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate it. How many quests do I have now? Let's see. I've got... Well, this is ID 16 too. Looks like all the IDs are accounted for. That means this is quest number 49. I think one quest in here is a demo quest that I don't use. Yeah, debug quest. So 48. 48 so far. I'll probably have close to 100 when it's done. Do I do game dev as a day job? No, I don't. I do CG for commercials and television. Bring Vic a thorny branch. I'll just have Paul give you one. If you don't have one, he just gives you one. So I just realized if you are given a gift and your inventory is full and it goes to your mailbox, I don't have a notification for that. I'm gonna have to make one. All right. It has been 2 hours. And my wife is coming home and she's going to work on the computer desk for a bit. So I'm going to take the dog out for a walk. He's kind of stirring and he's crying again. So it's time to take him outside. So I'm going to find someone to raid. I've seen some nutty Japanese commercials. Yeah, they do get nutty here. I don't actually work on Japanese commercials though. I work on US commercials mostly. Draconia, thank you for the follow. Let's find someone to raid. Who is on right now? Oh, we got a bunch of options. And where have we gone recently? We've gone... Oh, wait, what? When was the last time we raided Wardstone? Last month. All right, let's go to Wardstone. Jeez. See some credits. Sparky! Have a nice walk in Tokyo. Thank you. Raid. Wardstone. I always forget if it's studios or studio. Studio. There we go. Thank you for hanging out with me today, everybody. I got another good chunk done. Tomorrow I gotta focus on finishing this quest. Should be good. Draconia, Cactus, Arctrek, thank you for the follows. Luke, thank you for that sub. Really appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Finn, thank you for modding. Also, Computer, I know you were here. Thank you for modding as well. I hope you all have a good rest of your Wednesday. If you're in the US, I hope you have a good Wednesday tomorrow. And you're probably up too late. Go to bed. I'll be back tomorrow. Ameripon. Itterashai. Everybody, if you haven't wishlisted Alpine Lake yet, please do so. I would appreciate it. And yeah, I'm here 5 days a week. If you're new here, I'll be back tomorrow. Same time every weekday, mostly 4 or 5 days a week. I never really push the Discord, but if I ever cancel a stream, I always post it on the Discord. But let's go say hi to Wardstone. Peace out, everybody.